Good morning, my imaginary friends. We're just straight into it today. And this is just going to be a bit of a ramble. About my first few weeks with Assetto Corse. So we've got a couple more mods installed here. And then let's start there, shall we? Because obviously that's where this game shines. It's mods. And I've got two brilliant mods installed here. This is a DTM pack. You get two different cars, the 2015 and 2017, I think, or was it 2013 and 2015? Either way, you get 2 different years of DTM cars. And this is, the track I think is Tochigi, but it's Motegi. And this is Assetto Corse when it's really, really good. I did have to pay for the track. I think it was like $3. Would I have paid $3 for a track if Reza had made it? You bet your ass I would. And I think within the constraints of Assetto Corse, I think this track is absolutely brilliant. If this had come with the base game, or been sold as DLC, I'd be really, really happy with it. So no complaints about paying a couple of quid for an excellent track. There's clearly loads of work gone into it. It's not necessarily a mod review, but it is a brilliant mod. The cars feel pretty good. I've driven these in Race Room as well. I think you'll find these cars, or something fairly similar. And they feel sort of similar. They maybe feel a bit tamer in Assetto Corse. Now I've had a little bit of time to get used to how the cars feel. And he kind of forced me to go for the dive bomb there. I can never get this corner right. You've really got to be patient getting the power down out of that chicane, because it's very easy to spin and stick it in the wall. So with my equipment, as far as like, you know, force feedback and things go, I would put it behind Automobilista 2 and Race Room. But I'm also driving a modded car, so it's hard to tell how much of it is sort of, is this what the game really feels like? Oh, we'll give that guy some room on the inside. What's he gonna do? No, he bottled it. So yeah, so I guess that brings me to my next point about Assetto Corse. And if you're playing it vanilla, then I wouldn't worry too much. But also, if you're going to get Assetto Corse, why would you play vanilla? Like the whole selling point really now of Assetto Corsa is its modability. But even though that's its greatest strength, it's also probably its biggest weakness. In that the quality of the mods varies wildly. So I just need to concentrate through that chicane. And remember to turn my DRS on. Oh, we managed to have got ourselves in a little bit of a void here. Never mind. So yeah, this is Assetto Corsa when it's good. The cars are good. The track is brilliant. The AI are behaving properly. All the work has gone into these mods to make it a really excellent experience. And then every once in a while you'll get some mods that don't really play well together, or maybe haven't had the care and attention, or maybe the available time invested in them to make them this quality. There was, I think, a track I downloaded not too long ago. Valencia Street Circuit, I think it was the one I downloaded, because I thought that would be really good fun. That could make a really interesting street track for, like, you know, touring cars or something. And it was an absolute disaster. Cars smashing into walls all over the place, and AI just behaving strangely. You will notice on some tracks that the AI lines will be all over the place, and you'll have this really cool idea in your head of what you want to do. But if the quality of the mod is not as good as some others, it can make for a really disappointing experience. So I managed to have settled myself into a little bit of a dead zone here. If I remember, I'll put links to these mods in the description if you want to check these out. I mean, I'll probably keep playing Assetto Corsa. Because these cars on these tracks, I don't have another game I can do this on. I'm particularly fond of these DTM cars. There's a touring car mod, a world touring car mod that's brilliant. They've been really good fun. The Super GT cars are absolutely wild. I love those. But it's the variation in quality of what you get, in that you have to do so much experimentation with the stuff that you've downloaded to find out if it's really going to work for you or not. Whereas I know when I boot up Automobilista 2, I know everything is going to be pretty much the same quality. All the tracks are going to be brilliant. AI silliness is generally pretty good. They won't do random things, like there'll be some tracks you'll get like this. Like I downloaded a mod for Bahrain, and I did eventually find a better one, but I thought Bahrain might be cool for sort of Super GT cars and DTM cars and things. And the AI was just running completely parallel to the pit wall and scraping its bodywork along it. It's doing all sorts of weird stuff. I know there's more to Assetto Corse than just racing around circuits, but this is what I like. This is my thing. I'm not much into drifting or hill climbing or cruising the highways. You know, I want to race. I want to race cars. But if you have a similar personality to me, and I am the sort of person that if you give me a game with any form of customization, I won't stop until it's just right. And it becomes a little bit of an obsession. To a point where I'm almost not playing the game. I'm just mucking around with mods and folders and trying to configure things to get them just right, and I spend more time modding the game than I do playing it. And it goes way beyond just installing some custom skins. Like, one thing I'm trying to do at the moment, and I can't quite find the right years to be able to do it, is have like a DTM versus Super GT series. But I can't quite get the balance of performance right to bring the Super GT cars I've got down to a speed where the DTM cars can live with them. It's really difficult. I can kind of get them balanced on the straights, but the Super GT cars have just got so much better aero with the mods I've got that they just run rings around them around the corners. The race turned out a little bit boring, sorry about that. Apart from the bit where we rear-ended that Audi. So I suppose that's a slightly boring summation of my time with Assetto Corse so far. It's great when it works, and when the mods are of a high enough quality. But there's a lot of trial and error involved with trying to weed out the good mods from the bad ones, so do your research. YouTube is your friend. And there we go, so we had a little bit of a boring race on our own, which was maybe ideal actually, because it meant I could just talk a little bit. I know I got the fuel consumption all wrong and carried way too much fuel. We can have a look at some of the other cars though. I mean, you can see all the driver names. My timing tower was gone to the left hand side for some reason, I don't know why. There's a couple of the Mercs. In fact, it's almost all Mercedes at the front. Whoops, sorry mate. So we've got another Merc there. Who have we got at the front? That's one of the Audis. I think the Audi is my favourite, it just looks the coolest. They come with loads of, you know, official skins and sort of make-believe skins, which is great if you want sort of accuracy like I do, so I don't have to put myself in somebody else's car. I can use one of the default skins and they all look really good. This little app in the middle I think is absolutely brilliant. That's one of the tidiest little displays I've seen, just at the top of the wheel there. That's called Sidekick, and that is a brilliant little mod. Very, very configurable. Yeah, see this Red Bull one here looks really cool. Right, let's blast past him and get into the pit lane. I'm not really much of a mod reviewer, but I wonder which pit lane we go into. Are they going to head down that one? Yeah, they are. Okay. I wasn't quite sure which pit lane to go in. Can we get in this one? Oh, no, we can't. Right, I've gone down the wrong pit lane. So never mind. We can pit from the menu. I don't know why my timing tower has gone on the left-hand side there. Not to worry. I don't really like it anyway. I wish I could turn it off and I can't figure out how. I just want the one in the top left-hand corner because I can see everybody's names. But not to worry. So yeah, that's it. That's my slightly rambly review of my first 2 weeks with Assetto Corsa. If I come across anything really interesting... Oh, see, hang on, that's something... How cool is this little app? So that's my tyre wear there. And then when I step on the brakes, those are my brake temperatures. How cool is that? What a brilliant little app. Anyway, the little things you start to notice when you start paying attention to things. Anyway, right, yes, that's it. I'll see you again soon.